delegates are meeting to discuss climate change solutions on the African continent. The meeting, well, it was organized by the African Union and the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa. It aimed to find an action plan ahead of next month's UN Climate Action Summit, as CGTN's Coletta Wanjohi reports.
As the world grapples with the effect of climate change, the consequences across Africa are becoming more urgent.
Early this year, tropical cyclones Idai and Kenneth ripped through 5 African countries: Mozambique, Malawi, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, and the Comoros, both within a period of 1 month. More than 1,000 lives lost, $100 billion in damages, and it will take at least $2 billion, perhaps more, to mount an effective recovery and the needed rehabilitation efforts.
Delegates from countries around Africa are here to prepare for an upcoming UN Climate Summit. They say there is no shortage of ideas, but the answer lies in implementation.
Since the Paris Agreement was concluded, emissions have not necessarily come down, or if they have come down, it's not at the rate that was anticipated in the agreement, and it's certainly not at the rate that is necessary to ensure that we do avoid dangerous interference with the climate system. So we do know that there are problems. There are a multitude of problems that need to be addressed.
The UN says Africa is only responsible for 4% of greenhouse gas emissions, but 65% of the continent is directly impacted by climate change. So African governments are being urged to take action.
We have the solution to climate change and only need the political will to make it happen. Then the intriguing question that immediately arises is, why is political will so lacking?
Part of the problem is finding the funds. Nearly $3 trillion is needed to finance plans to tackle climate change, according to the UN. African countries hope to get this from their national budgets, continental financial institutions, and foreign assistance. Developed nations have pledged $100 billion annually to help developing countries deal with environmental issues. African delegates are calling on them to deliver on this commitment because without their backing, climate plans could remain an empty promise. Coletta, Wanjohi, CGTN in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.